What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Game Over Gurkha Man. Welcome back to Dark Souls, and welcome to Dan's gonna have a really bad time today. Yeah, fuck. This part of the game's shit. Alright, well, first of all, let's run over here. There's a hidden little path you need to take. This video games. And when you come over here, well, you just run up here. Once you get out of here, it's not so bad. It's the area leading up to here. It's just it's big open. That's why I keep saying it's unfinished. Like, you just look out here and it's big open space with some legs walking around in it, and some roots, I guess, with some stuff on them sometimes. And then you get up into here into these ruins of Lost Izalith, and it's just like there's another big empty area. This time this big empty area is full of like those shitty little statue demon things, which are kind of weak as piss and don't really do anything. They're not a challenge to fight or anything, they're just here, I guess. Here to take up time. Thanks for taking up my time, jackass! No! No! There are items up here like this and that, like that, and some other ones, but getting them is just more trouble than it's worth, to be perfectly honest. But I am going to kill some of these guys on my first trek through, because there will be multiple treks through here. I am going to die, no doubt. I always do, on the Witch of Izalith, pretty much. Because she's shithouse. Apparently, oh, I guess it's hard to explain before I get there, but basically, it's a gimmick boss. Instead of fighting her like you would a normal boss, you have to do this other weird, funky shit, like break some roots, and it sets up this like environmental hazards. And anyway, apparently originally there was supposed to be like another character in there you were supposed to be fighting while it was doing something else in the background. And they just couldn't get it working, so they just kind of cobbled together this other boss fight out of what they did have working, and it's not fun at all. And I think the creators of the game are well aware. There's a lot of stuff in this game that they just never got to finish, and they've been pretty open about it. About all the things that they wanted to do and just couldn't. Some of that stuff they did do in the following games, other stuff was just left for the rest of time on the cutting room floor. But if this game ever does get a remaster, I don't know that they would fix some of these things, but I don't know if people would complain or not. I mean, there's bosses in this game that suck because they were unfinished, but if they tweaked them in a remaster and made them what they originally envisioned, now that they probably have the time. Because don't forget, Demon's Souls was a bit of a cult classic, but it wasn't a huge hit like Dark Souls was, and even Dark Souls was a bit of a slow burn. Like, if they fixed the things that were broken about the game, would people complain about it? I think they probably would. Knowing how like pedantic the fan base is, I'd be more than okay with it. But I'm not your typical Dark Souls fan. These enemies are kind of weird. They go down easy enough. You just stab them. Just stab them. We've got one of these. Come through here. Now I think if I come down here, no, there's somewhere I can go around. And there's Sigurd's here somewhere. Our old friend Sigurd. This is where he meets his, the end of his quest line is hidden here somewhere. I've forgotten where. How to get there. It's a statue. Okay. No, you don't! Stupid thing! So there's an item if I drop down there. What's around here? Anything? Another one. Yeah, there's lots of items like that here, just like Souls of Heroes, and it's like they try to make it interesting by dropping stuff around, but how much success they had is, debatable. There must be another way to get that item. Alright, let's get back up there again. Okay, how do I get that item? Oh, no, I fucked myself by landing on this instead of the root. Have I? Have I fucked myself? I think I have. Oh, piss! Must be a pretty sweet item, man. Worth all this trouble. Can I even jump onto that? I don't even know if I can. No, not that way anyway. God damn it. Okay. Let's go very slowly. Walk over. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. Platforming. What? Just a rare ring of sacrifice? Ugh. Lame. Alright, let's get back up to the top here again. There's another path we could take. Alright, so we went that way last time. This time we're going to come down here. Look at all these wonderful guys. Wonderful demons are lame. Oh, I got fired. Oh, jeez. Ganging up on me, lads. Getting ganged up on over here. They go down in one hit when I do get them, but to get that fire off, which I guess, I don't know, I don't really have any fire protection other than, well, my shield I think is supposed to have fire protection, but I don't have it out, so it's not going to offer much in the way of any protection, I suppose. No. Guys are all dead. Aha! So, this was important. You might remember we went and saw Solaire, and this is the way we're going to go catch up with him, see what he's up to. There's a Titanite demon through here as well, and I fucking hate fighting it, and I'm just going to run straight past it, because I could not be arsed. Could not be arsed at all. Trying to fight it in this little enclosed space is a complete nightmare and not worth it in my opinion. So I'm just going to leave him to his own devices. Our friend Solaire down here on the other hand. You can see there's this faint glow happening down here. Ooh, it's a crystal lizard. Ooh, come here, crystal lizard. Ooh, one stab is all it takes. Some twinkling titanite, green titanite shard. Alright, we got more of these creepy crawlies.
Finally, I have found. I have my very own son. I am the son. I've done it. I have. Yes, I did it. I did. Oh.
Yes, I did die there on purpose, specifically so I could hear all of his dialogue. Solaire basically had one of those parasites that's ended up on his head. They're called sunlight maggots. And, well, now he thinks he's the sun, basically. Alright, now you can see that I now am, look up the top left there, you can see that I've actually used a humanity to, restore my humanity. That's because there's actually an invader in this area somewhere too, which I want to be able to fight. So that's why that is. God damn those guys everywhere. But first, before we worry about that, let's get back down here again. We're going to have a rematch with Solaire. This time we're going to actually kill him. It's not going to take us many hits to actually kill him. You can see how much damage I did, which is why I was being careful not to actually fight him properly, because I don't want to just... I didn't want to kill him before he finished saying all these interesting stuff. It's a bit of a sad end to the guy. All he wanted to do was to be grossly incandescent. And once he got that sunlight maggot on his head, that... I think it pretty much just drives him insane. He thinks he's found it. Yeah, as a lot of people, as I said in the past, a lot of people originally when this, well, all the way through Dark Souls 1 and 2, a lot of people thought that Solaire was actually Gwyn's firstborn, the one that he disowned. But now we know he was basically just a man out for power. He wanted to be like the sun. The sun is in power. He was a man who just wanted to be the best he could be. To a fault. Yeah, see this time he's not saying anything, so I can just...
It's over. My son. It's
we get some humanity. We get the Sunlight Straight Sword, the Sunlight Shield, and the Sunlight Talisman, as well as his armor, which we'll have a look at once we take care of these bugs. Now, it is actually possible to save Solaire. One of these bugs is the one you need to kill. I forget how to... There's a way of getting here and killing the... I think it was the one that was glowing red there. Yeah, that one. There's a way of actually killing him before Solaire gets to him. And when you do that, you can save him. And basically, he can join you actually in the final fight against Lord Gwyn. Now, let's have a look at that stuff we just grabbed. So we picked up... Nothing in there. We picked up the Sunlight Straight Sword. This standard longsword belonged to Solera Vestora. It's of high quality, is well forged, and has been kept in good repair. Easy to use and dependable, but unlikely to live up to its Grandos name. I don't know why I read that like that. He also has the Sunlight Talisman. Medium for casting miracles of the gods, the Talisman of Solera Vestora, the Knight of Sunlight, is decorated with the holy symbol, illustrated by Soler himself. This talisman is a projection of Soler's upstanding, unwavering faith. We also got the Sunlight Shield. Shield of Solera Vestora, Knight of Sunlight, decorated with the holy symbol, but Soler illustrated it himself, and it has no divine powers of its own. As it turns out, Soler's incredible prowess is a product of his own training and nothing more. So that's interesting. He's basically just a guy who worked really hard to get where he was. We also got his armor, which is cool. Helm of Solera Vestora, Knight of Sunlight, of high quality but lacking any particular powers. Soler's incredible prowess, yeah, same deal. His suit doesn't have any special traits or anything. It's not a bad set, actually, in terms of stats. It's not overly heavy. The iron bracelet instead of the gloves is kind of neat. Yeah, I've never really worn it, because it doesn't really have that much of a practical use for me, but there's a lot of people out there who love playing the game as Soler, and, they'll obviously wear the armor strictly for that reason. Me, I'm all just about being my own person. When I play a role-playing game, it's because I want to play a role that I've made up myself, and Sheepickle here is just someone who's wants to beat shit up and look cool doing it. That's Sheepickle's amazing backstory. Her amazing character. Well thought out, I say. Yeah, fuck that Titanite demon. I've never actually beaten it before. Not because it keeps killing me, but I just don't care. I don't really use demon weapons, so I don't really need the demon Titanite, and by this point in the game, souls are so easy to come by. They're not even worth killing just for the souls. It's more trouble than they're worth. So we also have this little room here. Oh! Surprise! Didn't see that one coming, did ya? Haha! There's an item up there. Sigurd should be here somewhere in here. He usually is. Is this where his quest line ends? Unless I've missed him somewhere. I hope I haven't. Maybe I have. Maybe he's already dead down there. I can't remember, I don't think I can jump across that. That's just to help me get back up around this side if I need to. Shit. I guess now I have to go down there and fight all these monsters. Which I don't really want to do because they cause your weapon to break, these jerks. I wonder if, we haven't used any of these, let's use good old-fashioned. I got a bunch of fire bombs and black fire bombs. Sorry about it. And they're not going to get used anywhere else in the game, so might as well. Yeah, I must have fucked up Sigurd's quest because he's not here. 52 damage, that's it. Wow. Wow. Well, I guess they would be pretty immune to fire, seeing as, considering our location, I suppose it makes sense. Oh well. I'm just gonna do it because I started it. Eat the flames, jerks! Easiest way to take care of these guys is just to, if you got a bow, do it that way. But I ain't got no bow, that ain't my style. Yeah, we got one of them. Almost. This one will kill him. If I hit him with it. Oh, I didn't. Alright, well. Bombs away! Oh yeah, it's poison down here too, isn't it? Yeah, that spray shit causes your weapon to break, which is obviously not something you want. Oh, the rusted ring is what I wanted down here. Oh, fuck. This is not a good place to fall in and die. Alright. I get the feeling I know what I did. Oh, that's right, now I can just take these, chill roots down. That's a bit more pleasant, isn't it? A little more relaxed. A little less annoying. Okay, so I think where I went wrong was Sigurd has a daughter that you can find in the game, and I have not saved her before coming here. I think that must be the event that triggers her being able to come here to trigger basically Sigurd to come here. Interestingly, these guys don't appear to respawn. That's interesting. I didn't realize that. It's been a long time since I've actually come down here. I don't know what's down here at all, but oh well. Point is, you can get Sigurd to show up here, and he will come down into here, and you can save him. And if you save him, his daughter will actually kill him afterwards. That's the whole reason that she's come to this world, is to Lordran, is to actually kill her father, which is kind of brutal. And she's actually technically, I guess, like the most hardcore character in the game, because everyone else who's in Lordran is undead. But not her. She is completely alive, and she's traveled here as a regular human to kill her dad. Brutal stuff. I could have swore there was a way out of here. But I get the feeling the drop is going to just result in my death. Unless there's an invisible wall behind one of these, that's possible. Or it could just be that I missed these entire open areas. Like an idiot. That's also completely possible. I know there's definitely a way out. Big gross poison swamp. Red Titanite slab. Ooh, la la la. Basically, that's basically just like a regular Titanite slab, but if you have a fire weapon, or I believe a chaos weapon, maybe, you can use that to get it to its maximum maximum level. Just like a regular Titanite slab for a regular weapon. But more hardcore. Right, now I am getting myself all turned around. There we go, that looks like a dead end. Okay. Not exactly what I want. Stairs! Those are more in line with what I'm after. Ooh, oh, and that's how you get to this item. There you go. Get out of here, you fucking weird thing. No idea what they're supposed to be. I just know that they're weird and gross. Red Titanite chunk. Good stuff. Alright, now let's get out of this hellhole. However you do that. I don't remember the way. I don't remember. Which way does this take us? That's one around here. How did we get down here in the first place? Wasn't on that route. Must be on this one over here. I am losing a lot of health. That's okay. Healing against the Witch of Izalith is kind of mostly pointless because of the way the boss works. Will most likely kill you in one hit. She's a one-hit kill kind of boss. That's just the way she is. For worse or for worse. Definitely for worse. Except I've lost my human form, so I won't be able to fight that NPC out there. Okay, I'm going to use a Homeward Bone. I'm going to go back and I'm going to turn myself back into a human, I believe. So let's get back to the bonfire. Alright, so now that we've done that, all we have left to do is to beat this Pyromancer that's going to spawn and defeat the boss, and we're done with this place. And I'm never coming... Well, and then we have one small little thing I'm going to do, which I don't have to do, but I'm going to do because I'm a cunt. But you'll have to wait and see what that is. Anyway, let's go kill this goddamn Pyromancer and this Witch of Izalith, shall we? Okay. Hey! Getting hooked up on shit. Get out of that. Now that we're back up here again, we just take a little right, like we did before, and instead of turning right down there, which is where we've been doing all the exploring, we're just gonna go straight ahead. And here is said... Whoa, Jesus. Whoa! Holy Christ, that did some damage. Oh, and Dark Spirit Kirk's here? Oh, God. Alright, this bitch is, like, literally 2 hits. She's nothing. Pyromancer dead. Kirk here, on the other hand, possibly going to be a bigger issue. I'm not entirely sure yet. He sure has good timing, though. Now, you might be wondering, like, hey, bro, why is he down here? Thanks for the, what'd you drop for me this time? Yes, I know he's vanquished. I want to see what he dropped me. Spike shield. That shield is very cool. We also picked up Izalith Catalyst. That's the end boss through there. You can come down here and keep exploring. I don't think there's anything over here of interest, though. Certainly nothing of interest to me. In fact, I don't even remember coming down here ever. Oh, there's a chest here. Oh, never mind then. It's in the chest. Pyromancy Chaos Fire Whip. I don't do pyromancy, so whatever. But we'll have a read. We'll have a read about what we just picked up. Since we did get the spike shield here. Shield of the infamous Darkwraith Kirk. Knight of Thorns covered with spikes can be used as a weapon. That thing is rad. When you block it, like, hurts. It hurts, guys, which is cool. We also got the Izalith Catalyst. Catalyst of the Witch of Izalith of long ago, when her daughters were still flame witches before they were engulfed by the Chaos Flame. Before the birth of pyromancy, their wands were mediums for sorcery, but knowledge of this flame sorcery has since vanished. So it seems like they weren't doing actual pyromancies originally, they were doing sorceries that happened to be similar to pyromancies. And then we also picked up the Art of the Flame Chaos, which engulfed the Witch of Izalith and her daughters, sweeps foes with Chaos Fire Whip. The Fire Whip was wielded by the eldest daughter of Chaos. Yeah, Witches of Izalith, interesting bunch. Unfortunately, the fight against the dear mother over here is anything but. Oh, I've got 81,000 souls though. Oh, do I want to fight it or do I want to level up a bunch of times? You know what? I do not want to risk losing these souls. Actually, you know what? I'll equip the Ring of Sacrifice since we've got one of those. That might work. Rare Ring of Sacrifice. Die, lose nothing. Nullify curse, ring breaks. Perfect. Alright. Let's do it. Oh god, I hate this fight so much. It is the worst thing in the game by such a large margin. Like a ridiculously large margin. Okay. Welcome to the Bed of Chaos. It doesn't look so bad, it's just this big flaily thing. What happens is you've got these areas over here, and each time you take one of these out, she starts to like chip away at the ground underneath, and that's when it becomes like a bit of a shit show. Because it'll just start crumbling around underneath you, she'll start doing pyromancies, she flails her hand around, it's just bad. Alright, that's one down. So it's... Yep, this is the thing. So she's gonna start smacking this floor around, and she'll start putting her hand down and sweeping it. Like that. Oh, that's not a sweep, that was a grab. We're knocking you into the fucking pits. Which is the absolute pits. In my opinion. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Oh god, that was close. If I somehow get through this, which I very much doubt I will. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe that. Alright, now the Groose is loose. Completely loose. We need to get around to that middle of the room there. There is a little plank that you, like, walk down onto. And, oh god, pyromancies everywhere. Ah, there we go. Let's wait for that. Alright, now we can go level up because we had that Ring of Sacrifice. Alright, let's try to take her out, shall we? So the cool thing about this boss, I guess, and they did this because the boss is so fucking garbage, was that it's the only boss that like those two things that I hit last time, those will still be in place. So now I just have to hit the middle one. And then that's that. Job's done. Are you seriously using pyromancy as I'm sliding down here? Fuck you, Better Chaos. You suck. Gotta cave open the bit underneath you. I need to get over here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck, I hate this boss. Okay, let's try this again. Now, it looks like I'm terrible at this, and I am, but to be fair, like, if you go and watch even, like, the guys who are crazy good at this, boss fight, most of them actually use a cheat, or a glitch, basically, where after you hit each of those segments, you can, hit start, exit the game, and come back into it, and it'll put you back in the boss room, and it actually makes things a lot easier, and you can pretty much skip through most of it, because no one likes this fight. No one in their right mind would. It feels like it's more about luck than it is about skill, which is not what you want out of a boss fight. That's not what anyone wants in a boss fight. Alright, that's what I was looking for. Oh, piss! Right now, as far as I'm concerned, the fact that the developers never actually patched out this exploit that most people use with this boss, that tells me, you know, that they acknowledge that this boss fight is crapola, and that, you know, they're more than happy to let people, like, exploit their way through this boss. As far as I'm concerned, that's what that means. I don't know if that's true or not, but they have definitely acknowledged that this boss fight is shit. Okay, so now I've got that open, that hole open up. It's just a matter of trying to get to the, get down onto this piece of wood. See, sometimes you actually get, like, hit by, the hand, and that'll cause you to fall to the side there, which is obviously shit. You can also get hit by fucking fire in here, you know, where you think you're safe. Nah, fire pyromancies will come in here like this. This can kill you, depending on your build. Just garbage. Anyway, here's the Witch of Izalith. She's dead. I think that was what became of the Witch of Izalith, and then the bit of chaos, I should say, is what took over. But we did it. That wasn't too bad. I've had much unluckier runs than that. I've had runs where I remember spending over an hour and a half on my last playthrough trying to get that. Like, every time I ran for that piece of wood, the hand would just, like, hit me, and then the hitbox would just launch me into that hole. And that'd be the end of it. So we got the Lord's Soul for this area. We should probably have a look at that. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, I've got one more little thing I want to do, because we're not coming back down here. I'm going to do something that's quite... It's quite, what's the word I'm thinking of? It's going to be very low of me. I'm going to do something very, very low. Alright, so we're back at Queen Kulag's domain. I'm going to get my 10 charges here. We're never coming back to this bonfire, so I'm going to... You're dead, lady, dude. Oh, he's goddamn maggots everywhere. Ugh. Gross. I hate maggots. Alright. So first of all, I'm gonna kill that guy. And if you can't tell what I'm gonna do from here... Sorry, lady. I'm sorry. We're gonna kill her too, and that's for a very, very selfish reason. That's to pick up her Firekeeper Soul, so we can upgrade our, Estus Flask. Now, I wonder if... I'm just gonna quickly quit the game and re-enter to see if Kirk's armor shows up there, because I know that's a thing that can happen. No, it didn't appear. Alright, that's fair enough. Now I can't use this bonfire, because the Firekeeper's absent. You'd have to be a monster to kill her there, like I am. I'm a monster. I admit it. I'm a complete bastard. But, you know, having those Estus charges is quite nice. And she won't be the only Firekeeper we will be killing. Ha! Ha! Oh, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad, bad man. Got some leveling to do, too. So I'm going to take you now to the... Well, we're going to be going to a new area, actually, next episode. We're going to get to a bonfire over here, and we're going to go to a new area. After all this misery of fire and sadness, I'm going to take you to a nice, peaceful place for a little standalone adventure. We're going to have a nice change of scenery. And, well, it should be nice, I think. So let's get back to that Blighttown bonfire. I had completely forgotten that I needed the rusted ring to be able to move around down here well. Made life absolute hell for myself. Let's get rid of this charred ring and quickly swap out the iron rusted ring. I'm not dealing with you guys. I'm out of here. Bye. See ya! Wouldn't wanna be ya! Ooh, that was a mistake. Ah, back to the bonfire. Alright, let's level up. Put up our... What are we up to? Endurance again, vitality again. Oh, I can do 2. Lovely. Alright. Those bars are getting excessively long up there. I like it. Alright, well thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I hope you're enjoying the series. Please let me know in the comments below. The worst of the game is over now, in my opinion. The other 2 areas, some people don't like them. I think they're quite decent, and I hope you'll join me for those. So thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, have a fantastic day and a fantastic week. That's not the one I wanted to use. I'll catch you next time. Peace out, and as always, have a good one.